At the end of 2012, a secretly filmed sex tape involving Chongqing's Bye-Bye District Party Secretary, Lei Zhengfu, exploded across the Chinese internet. The scandal unveiled a staggering honeytrap operation. Corrupt businessmen recruiting young women to seduce officials, secretly recording the encounters, and then blackmailing them for money or government contracts. In this dark game of seduction and extortion, 21 bureau and division-level officials from Chongqing were ensnared. The mastermind? A man who went by the alias Xiao Li. The sex tape goes public. On November 24, 2012, Zhao Hongxia, a woman living under a false name, received a message. The Lei Zhengfu you know is in trouble. Go check the news. When she opened the link, her heart sank. It was a sex tape with her in it. She recognized the man instantly. Lei Zhengfu, with his balding head and mole on his left cheek. The tape went viral. Netizens dubbed Lei 12-second bro. The incident gained international attention. What shocked Zhao most was that she wasn't the first to see the leak. The local discipline commission had already identified Lei and removed him from office. Zhao, who had rebuilt her life and started a family, now feared everything crashing down. How had the tape confiscated by police in 2009 resurfaced? Zhao's journey into the trap. Zhao Hongxia was born in 1982 in rural Chongqing. Her family was poor. As a child, she worked in rice paddies and picked peanuts under the sun. Shy and modest, she moved to the city as a teen and took on odd jobs: bus conductor, caregiver, hotel worker. In 2007, she met Xiao Li, a businessman claiming to represent a Hong Kong firm. He charmed Zhao, got her drunk and raped her. The next day, he claimed he loved her and offered her a job. Over time, Zhao became emotionally entangled. Zhao that gave her gifts, reassured her, and slowly introduced her to the honeytrap operation. He said, "To be my girlfriend, you should help me. For our future." Zhao eventually gave in. She was trained to seduce officials like Lei Zhengfu. Zhao gave her a fake ID and diploma, dressed her up, and scripted text messages to lure high-ranking officials. The operation was run like a business. Zhao and other women carried handbags with pinhole cameras. They were instructed to avoid sex on the first few meetings to gain trust, and when the moment was right, capture everything on video. Target: Lei Zhengfu. In late 2007, Zhao, under the alias Zhao Zhu, approached Lei, posing as a sportswear rep. Lei, known for womanizing, took the bait. They met multiple times. On their second hotel meeting, Zhao secretly recorded the act. A few weeks later, after another encounter, a knock on the door disrupted their post-coital tea. Two men burst in, claiming Zhao was their girlfriend. They beat Lei, screamed betrayal, then introduced a third man posing as a private investigator, who played the sex tape on a handheld device. Lei panicked. Zhao then entered as the mediator and promised to handle things. Lei, clinging to composure, thanked him and handed over his business card. The trap had worked perfectly. Zhao began blackmailing Lei. "Our company needs cash flow." Lei arranged a 3 million yuan loan through a local businessman. No contract, no collateral. Zhao then used the money to pay debts, buy a luxury office, and expand his company. The web widens. Lei wasn't the only victim. The investigation later revealed that 21 officials had fallen for the scheme, including government cadres and SOE executives. Zhao Yi's company, originally a struggling clothing firm, ballooned to over $1 billion in assets. In 2009, Lei finally cracked and confessed to Bozi Lai, then Chongqing Party Secretary. Police Chief Wang Lejin took the case. His team arrested Jay, Xiao, and others, and seized hundreds of videos. But Wang ordered the tapes be handed directly to him. The case was buried. Xiao got a suspended sentence, and Zhao spent just 1 month in detention. Lei? He was promoted in 2010. Betrayal and leaks. Despite making millions, Zhao paid Zhao and others just 2,000 yuan a month. Xiao, after participating in operations targeting 6 officials, received only 70,000 yuan. Realizing she had been used, she left the company. Others followed. Su Sheking, the man who had recruited the women, also left after being denied shares in the company. In 2012, Su found a USB drive with Lei's sex tape and decided to take revenge. He gave it to journalist Zhu Ruifeng, who uploaded it on November 20, 2012. The video went viral. Within hours, Lei was removed from office. From leak to dismissal, only 63 hours passed. The aftermath. In court, Lei claimed he and Zhao were dating, insisting it was a bad relationship choice, not a crime. The court disagreed. He was sentenced to 13 years in prison and released in 2024. Meanwhile, Zhao's world collapsed. Her identity was exposed. Memes flooded the internet. Some called her an anti-corruption hero. Others mocked her. She lost her privacy, her peace, and nearly her family. Her husband spiraled into mental breakdown. Xiao begged the public, "Please don't post photos of my husband and child. They are innocent." Zhao was sentenced to 10 years. Su Sheking got 4 years, Yan Peng 3.5 years. Zhao received a 2-year suspended sentence. Despite everything, many of the officials caught on tape never faced real consequences. Some were promoted. Others quietly kept their civil servant status and benefits. This honey trap wasn't just about lust. It was about power, exploitation, and a grotesque system of mutual blackmail. In this web of money and manipulation, Zhao Hongjie became both a participant and a victim. She wasn't innocent, but she wasn't the true villain. She was the weakest player in a twisted game of greed and corruption. And in the end, she lost the most. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.